Hey everybody, welcome back to USARK's official channel. And unfortunately, we've got a live alert for us today. This seems insane to me, but apparently the state of Washington is trying to take away the ability for people to teach kids in the next generation about animals. I know that's something that inspired me as a kid. I don't know why anyone would want to do this. I can't even fathom it, but in order to explain to us what's going on and how you guys can take action against this right now, we have the president of USARK, Phil Goss. Phil, you want to let us know what's going on here?
Thanks, Garrett. I'm here today to tell you about two bills in Washington. They are Senate Bill 5148 and House Bill 1157 that would ban animal programs in Washington. So that should sound scary because it is scary.
I'm sorry, Phil. This just seems crazy to me. How does this even happen? And how do you know about it?
So these bills would do the exact same thing. They have the exact same language, and we got to stop them both. And the backstory on this is, as USARK does with all the alerts that we post, we found out about this through our alert system.
And if these bills were to pass, what kind of impact would it have on people who are trying to teach kids about animals?
There's always major impacts on herpetoculture, and this is one of those. So this would end outreach programs, educational programs, shows at schools, scout troops with animals. And the list of animals that would be included is on our website, but it includes all reptiles. So it doesn't matter if you have geckos or Greek tortoises or corn snakes or a big snake like a Burmese python. It's going to ban those programs in Washington. And we make it as easy as it could be to oppose these, and that's all it takes.
Well, I, for one, am glad that USARK stays on top of this stuff, even at the state level. What can our viewers do about this?
If enough people make noise and educate the legislators on what this means to Washington and Washington residents, then we'll stop these bills. So we just need you to follow the directions in the USARK alert. We've got the link for you. It's right there in the description. Just click it, go to that alert. It only takes 5 to 10 minutes to do all the steps that we have laid out. So we have multiple ways to contact the legislators, send them emails, even give them a call, and we tell you what to say right there in the alert. Again, it's super easy. 5 to 10 minutes, get as many people as you can to do it.
So that's a great course of action for all of us to be able to take so that we can come alongside the residents in the state of Washington. Phil, is there anything else that USARK is doing to help specifically the residents of Washington state?
Now, we do want Washington residents being the ones doing the bulk of the opposition because obviously Washington politicians want to hear from Washington residents, their constituents. So that's who we need opposing this. Also, for anyone going to the Pacific Northwest Reptile Show, we'll have all kinds of information cards. We'll have postcards you can fill out and actually mail to your legislators. Actually, we're working with the Pacific Northwest Reptile Show to actually hand deliver those to the state capitol. So there's all kinds of stuff you can learn about this if you go to that show. And also, obviously, we have other efforts going on in coordination, not only with that show, but some people in Washington. So a whole lot going on behind the scenes, as well as just doing the things that we have spelled out in our alert there. So just follow that alert, watch for details and updates. And again, please just get involved and help us stop this. Thank you.
Thanks, Phil. This is a big deal. I think all of us have fond memories of seeing animals in person as a kid and being inspired about learning more about the natural world. I hope those of you guys watching tonight will lend a hand, take advantage of the work that Phil has done in advance to get ahead of this so that we can keep those teachers' ability to help kids connect with the natural world alive well into the future. Thank you for joining us. Good night, America.